I'm over here with my husband at his 4 out of 5 PT appointments, but I'm sitting in the car because I want to do a read. So let me put the key over here. He left me with the key. I've got tarot. So I want to read. The cards already shuffled, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck. And I want to read on Mitch McConnell again. Okay, we might do Lenormand on it too. That's shuffled too. We're going to pull 5 cards, and I want to know if he's still alive. We've asked this question before, and the cards and my intuition said that he was still alive, but he was probably in a coma. All right, so I'm going to pull the first card. The second, you know, I put them face down, so I don't even know what's coming. The third, the fourth, put it off to the side. The fifth, what we don't see coming, and I don't see it either. So the first card says the Knight of Cups. That's not him. Romantic, charming, imaginative, artistic. I don't know who in the Trump administration is this person. The Hierophant is the government. You know, Mitch McConnell is a senator for like 17 years. And they say that he's in his hospital bed running Senate business from there, yet he's not going to vote. Okay. Is he unalive or is he in a coma? So where were we just now? The Two of Pentacles. Balance, multitasking, juggling. They're balancing this lie that they're telling us that he's doing Senate business, right? Then the Ten of Wands, burden, overloaded, stress. He's burdened by his health issues. Still doesn't say that he's unalive. The Queen of Swords, this came up again in his reading, I think, when we read on Mitch McConnell before. Susie. This is Susie Wiles. She knows exactly what state Mitch McConnell is in. Honest, astute, independent, witty, direct. That's her. I give her the swords because it's about communication, right? So, my question is he... I don't think he's like completely unalive. I think I'm trying to find out, is he in a coma or is he brain dead? Which is the same as the next kind of thing, right? Brain dead is the same as dead, but they're still on the machine. That's what I'm trying to find out. 5 of Wands, conflict, competition, rivalry, strife. Everybody's fighting in there like, what do we tell the public? We can't let them know the state he's in. Oh my God, no, we can't lose the Senate seat right now. Oh my God, no, no, no. But I think Andy Bashir, who is the governor of, is he from Kentucky? Mitch McConnell? I think that governor still has to put another Republican in Mitch's place until they can have a special election. I think they changed the rules back in 2016 or whatever in the first administration for the governor to not be able to put whoever the hell he wants to put in. So whatever it is, you're going to be stuck with a Republican. I say stuck because I'm not Republican, okay? All right. So what do you think? Do you think we have an answer? Do you think we need to pull Lenormand to find out more about Mitch? And I'm laughing because I don't like Mitch. When I read on that young lady on my last video, Marley, I didn't want her to be unalive. Mitch, I don't care. Either way, I don't care. I don't think we need to pull Lenormand. I don't think he's dead. I don't even think he's brain dead. I think he's still in a coma though. Like traveling, you know, like I'm from Belize, so Belize people would say their spirit is traveling, going to see places and people and stuff from this side and the other side to say their goodbyes. I think that's what's going on with Mitch. I don't know that he's going to come out that hospital, okay? All right, so the next card, the next question I want to ask, I'm definitely going to do Lenormand. And it's shuffled already. I shuffled on the way over here. I think I got the appointment mixed up for my husband. And the appointment is supposed to be 10:30 instead of 10. And he's over there arguing with them. I think I just wrote the wrong thing on the calendar. Because next week, Monday, he has his last appointment. And I think that's for 10. Today was supposed to be 10:30. Whatever. Just wait. I'm having fun with you guys anyways, right? Oh crap, I told you I already shuffled the cards. I want to read on Pete Buttigieg. Because somebody called in CPS on this poor man. Ooh, the scar. On this poor man. Is saying that he done something. Did something to his children. That hurts my heart so bad. I wouldn't even want him to do this to a Republican. I don't like when you make up lies about things with little kids and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So they separated them. I don't know if it was for an overnight or what. Question the kids, question him. This is traumatizing to the children. You know what I mean? So I'm going to look for the man, Pete, and I'm going to ask if he's going to be okay. While I'm pulling the cards, I want to tell you a story, and if the card come up before I'm done with the story, we're just going to read and go back into the story, okay? So I have a somebody I know. I don't want to say if it's friend or family or foe. And they had this done to them before. This person's a woman. Her husband was having an affair on her, and the side piece that he was having the affair with wanted to be known. Who am I looking for? The man. Here comes the man. So we're going to pull the card that just came before the man and the one that came before that. So the side piece wanted to be known, and you know, she was supposed to be kept secret. So apparently she got pregnant, and she said the baby was for my friend's husband. Pause right there in the story. The tree. Okay, we have the tree, and we're going to look up what the tree means really quickly. The tree is about family, tree, growth, and ancestry. So this is about Pete's family. They F with this man's family, okay? Then the book. The book is about knowledge, wisdom. Let's double check. The book is about secrets, learning unknown, the occult, wisdom. Okay? Pete Buttigieg and his husband, what's his name, Chasten? They're not gonna mess with their little kids, guys. Pete Buttigieg wants to run for president at some point. You know why? The man, that's Pete, right where we put him in the middle. I don't know who, is it a woman that did this? I don't think this is the CPS worker. No. I think that's the person who did it. The White House. They want to kneecap him from getting into the White House. This is the sole purpose for doing this. This does not tell me if he's going to be okay. So let's ask Tarot. Is Pete going to be okay? That tells us what happened. It just didn't tell us if it's going to be, if he's going to be okay. So back to the story while I'm shuffling. The side piece went to my friend's mother-in-law and told her, this baby's for your son. And the mother-in-law say, go away from here with your foolishness. The mother-in-law was Jehovah's Witness, so she was not condoning the son doing all that foolishness. Go away from here with this. My son hasn't told me any of this. Deal with him, don't deal with me. So the girl got mad, and she called CPS and told CPS that she was passing by the window where the mother-in-law lived, and she saw the mother-in-law molesting her grandchildren, which is my friend's children. It was a lie. It was a lie. But CPS was called. They went to the mother-in-law, separated the kids from her, investigated her, right? Questioned her, everything. And then they called the mother of the kids, who is my friend, and they told her that she was not allowed to take the kids back there because that was her childcare. She was not allowed to take the kids back there. I'm going to pull 5 cards to find out if Pete's going to be okay. She was not allowed to take the kids back there until the investigation was over. My friend could not afford that. She could not afford childcare at the time. My mother-in-law was, you know, doing her grandmotherly duties, watching the kids. And so she still snuck the kids back there. She still snuck them kids back there because she says, what could I do? I had to work. I know my mother-in-law didn't do this. But the story is, it was settled later that, you know, the mother-in-law didn't do anything to the kids. The story is when CPS comes, they start to check the fridge. They check everything. And at that time, I was like panicked because if CPS was ever called on me and had to come check my fridge, they would have been done, took my kids away because we had our bottle printing business. And when we got paid for the big jobs we did, we got paid. And we, you know, had to pinch that money. But there were times when, you know, because the big jobs come every 3 months. So at the end of that third month, right, when it's going to come again on the beginning of month number 4, girl, we were eating garnaches. Belizean garnaches is like a tostada type thing. It's corn tortilla with refried beans and a tomato sauce with onion and some Parmesan cheese. But we use Dutch cheese, right? That's our go-to thing when we're, you know, running low on stuff. So we had stuff to eat, but I'm just saying our fridge looked empty. It was easy to clean. I was like, they will take my kids away. So, but my poor friend went through hell. Why? Just because the husband cheated and the piece decided, you know, I want to be known. And you know what? Later on, they told her, go take a test to prove it so you could get child support, right? Somebody was advising her that. And it's like, nah, I don't want to take no test. She knew something. She knew that baby wasn't for that man. 9 of Cups. Is Pete going to be okay? Fulfillment, satisfaction, gratitude, luxury. This makes me feel a little bit better. The Star. Oh my God. Hope, healing, guidance, inspiration. You see how sometimes you have to pull from different systems? I like this. He's healing. He's got hope again. Pete is such an inspiration. He's such a smart man. My God, and such an articulate speaker. I love him. 5 of Cups. Don't like this so much, but it's coming right here in the middle. Loss, grief, regret, mourning. This could probably be in the past. I feel like this is in the past. This is in the past. Not too much in the far past though. Not in the distant past. In closer. The Empress. Abundance, fertility, Mother Earth, nature. Okay. Here's that woman. I thought that woman was the one that did it. Maybe this woman is the one that's helping them. The kid's grandmother? 9 of Swords. Oh my God. He went through hell. You guys. This is the stuff of sleepless nights. This man went through double hockey sticks. Sleepless nights, despair, nightmares about losing his kids. What we don't see coming, the Hangman. Surrender. He's got a new perspective. I don't know if this is going to push him even more to run for presidency or the presidency, or if this is going to stop him. Because he didn't want to run before because his kids are little and he wanted to spend time with them. And when you're in that position, you got to travel, you know, you're not with your kids. I don't know that America is going to put a gay person, openly gay person, because, you know, there's rumors that Trump is in the closet. Allegedly, supposedly, I don't know. He sure acts kind of weird. Always admiring men and stuff. Remember that thing about Arnold Palmer when he was running? Yeah, so I don't know if this is going to push him more to run, or if this is going to say, hell no, I'm not going to run after the hell they put me through. Pete, I'm going to send love and prayer to you and Chasten and the kids. Father God, protect them. Put a hedge of protection around them, Lord, like none other. Don't let no trolls come near this family. These evil people. This might not even be a troll. I'm thinking this is politically motivated, but it could be just somebody that don't like the fact that 2 men are raising children. My God, why people can't leave people alone? So the last question that I want to ask for the encore or the gauche is about Trump. You know, he's having this America's affair or something like that. And then he says on Independence Day, he's going to give a big speech from the mall. I don't know what mall. I try not to look at that man, guys. It helps my psyche to not look. So the question is, how is this speech going to go? Because, of course, he's comparing whatever the soiree that he's having to, I bet you Obama can't do this. I'm like, Obama just did. Remember Chicago last week when he opened his center? He just did. Biden can't do this. Biden did when he was in office and stuff. Biden relaxing. Biden living his best life because he done fought this cancer. I feel like it's in remission. And you over there killing yourself off on nobody. You know, they said he's taking some drug that we don't have access to. You know how they have GLP-1, you know, for like Ozempic, Mounjaro and stuff like that? No, they have a new one that's GLP-3. And according to the doctor on TikTok, the one that I showed before, oh, by the way, they took that video down that I had put in my last video, his video, not mine. He said that 3 works on 3 things. So it works on making the kidney work better, or the kidneys, making the heart work better. I'm like, ugh, he's never gonna die. We're gonna be stuck forever. My God, today I'm pulling 5 cards, guys. My God, today. I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat, you can't be happy with what this man's doing. Tell me your life is better because he's in office, because mine isn't. Sucks. What we don't see coming. Lord, I hope this man don't pull another fake assassination. Jesus, please, God. Justice, fairness, consequences. What this mean? Oh, by the way, he has to pay E. Jean Carroll. Oh, Lord Jesus. The Supreme Court said he had to pay Mitch McConnell, but they gave him some more powers too. They keep giving him powers. But what people don't understand, don't get worked up about the powers they're giving to this man, because that means whoever gets in office next, especially if it's a Democrat and it's somebody that we like, they're going to have the same powers. The only thing is they won't use it. Wheel of Fortune. Good fate, good fortune, turning point. Page of Wands and two. This is JD, guys. He gonna be there like a little lap dog. 10 of Cups. We're gonna have love, bliss, family, lasting happiness. Who gonna be happy? Him and his people, or us, the outsiders? Who gonna be happy, guys? Then the 4 of Swords. Da, da, da. Now I still haven't attached death to this. I see one of the card readers that I follow, Hogarth. He says this is the death card in the minor arcana. I haven't attached that to it. Rest, recovery, reflection, retreat. I think this is just about doing battle and then resting. But who knows? If Trump croaks on that day while he's giving his speech, then I'm going to attach death to this card, okay? 6 of Cups. Oh, God. He's going to talk about how he won bigly in 2016 and how he beat out everybody and he's the bestest and go back to the childhood and oh my God. Oh, I'm not gonna listen to that speech. Oh, you want us to pull Lenormand on that one? We have time, don't we? How long are we? 20 minutes? Do you like the videos short or longer, guys? I feel like you guys put them on when you're in the background. Put me on in the background when you're doing the dishes. That's what I do with most of my YouTubers. If they have somebody that bring a lot of commercial, I keep having to dry my hands to stop the commercial. I will watch 1 or 2 commercials for content creators so they could get paid, but I'm not watching 16 commercials and I don't expect for you to do that. So let's look for him. He's the man. Oh, let's cut the deck. He's the man. Let's look for the man. It's nice out here right now because it's cold outside. June the 30th and it's cold. I did a reading before I left the house and now I'm doing a reading again. That's to tell you how much I love reading. I'm finished with the story, right? See, the man came. I'm finished with the story about my friend and the CPS, right? Okay. So here is the man in the middle. The first card that came is the Clover. This is about luck. This man have more luck than sense. And then the stars. It's a good thing in the Norman too. We'll look it up. The dog, loyalty. His people are going to be loyal to him. And then the book about knowledge, secrets, wisdom, the occult. Right? I think the only one we're going to look up is the stars. 16. It's hopes, dreams, guidance, visions, internet. Okay. Nothing going to happen to him. I don't know if his thing's going to have the crowd he hopes, but nothing will happen to this man, okay? Alright, guys. This is it. I like to do 3 questions when I'm doing my readings. Alright, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff, okay?